Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here. What a throw in. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Matheus Cunha. And it's made its way to him.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, they could break here.
Threads one in. That ball looks a good one.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Evan. And it's Casemiro. Now that looks a decent ball.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. First quarter of an hour gone.
Dani Olmo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ah, such a clever touch.
Casemiro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dani Olmo. Good, strong midfield running here.
Lewandowski finds himself offside.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha.
Casemiro played out to the left flank.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Rafinha.
This is De Jong. Rafinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Šeško!
Approaching the half-hour mark.
De Jong. Dani Olmo.
Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
Played to Casemiro.
Great vision. Chance, surely! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Bruno Fernandes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
A goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Rashford. He has found the way through. De Jong. Bernal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Lewandowski. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Casemiro! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Diogo Dalot.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Šeško. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. So the first half brought no goals. De Jong calmly anticipates. Well, there's the clearance. And that's gone loose. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Lewandowski. Diogo Dalot simply refused to be outdone there. Casemiro. Matheus Cunha gets into some space. Rafinha, and they can counter here. And it's De Jong. Now it's Rashford. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that's a key interception. Casemiro played into space. Now it's Matheus Cunha, distributed tidily. Matheus Cunha. Short changes him with that pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Can he get on the end of this? Šeško! Well read, and the danger is averted. Has a look and plays it forward.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lewandowski looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a pretty loose pass. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Evan. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And it's Rashford. Barcelona have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Matheus Cunha. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's looking wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out of play for a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14, el dorsal 11,
Koundé.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal 21.
And it's Balde.
Serán sustituidos por
And
el
Araujo.
dorsal 7, el
Gavi.
dorsal 28,
Ferran
el
Torres.
dorsal 6, el
Amad.
dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de
And it's
jugadores.
beyond the defence. He's in a great position here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Zirkzee, chance for a shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And he's making progress on the ball. Zirkzee, chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
It's a threatening ball. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
Lewandowski! And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.